Well, this is what I get for filming and editing my Game Awards prediction video really close to the event, as PlayStation fucked up big time and officially leaked potentially the biggest and most insane thing ever. And now I'm probably gonna have to change up some things in my Game Awards video, so hopefully I can still get that out later today. Anyway, shout out to my good friend Better Than Starlight, which by the way, go subscribe to their channel, who one, was the person to notify me about this major leak, and two, even checked it out on their end first to confirm that it was indeed legit. But yeah, we have a major update in regards to Leon S. Kennedy and Resident Evil Requiem. I should start off by saying that this isn't the first major leak in regards to Leon. A while back, we also saw that the deluxe edition of the game appeared to have additional costumes for Leon Kennedy, which since then has been written off as a mistake or a fake or whatever. Well, this one is a lot harder to write off as being AI generated, as multiple people all around the world checked the PlayStation Store pre-orders for Resident Evil Requiem Deluxe Edition, and it clearly showed an image of our famous rookie cop, Leon S. Kennedy, on the box art for the game. Yeah, this isn't a fake leak. This isn't a rumor. This isn't a potentially he's in the game type of discussion. This was on the PlayStation Store all around the world, and it's essentially 100% confirmed now that Leon is indeed in the game. Unless, you know, PlayStation for whatever reason made a box art and posted it on their store just to troll everybody, which obviously is stupid. So yeah, Leon is in the game, guys. I want to talk a little bit more about Leon's look on the box art, but real quick about my Game Awards prediction video, I was going to have one of the entries say that I was 100% confident that Leon was going to get revealed at the Game Awards this Thursday. Well, thanks to this leak, again, thank you Sony for fucking up that video for me. Clearly, this is pretty much confirmation that he will indeed show up at that showcase. Not only does this confirm that Leon will be playable in Resident Evil Requiem, but it also confirms that he'll have a significant part in the game, thanks to him taking up a considerable amount of real estate on the box art of the deluxe edition. So yeah, looks like Des Scotland was right, guys. He's definitely going to get a lot more screen time than someone like Chris Redfield in Village, based on what this box art looks like, in my opinion. Speaking of the box art, let's talk about Leon's design, as man, he looks pretty damn good for being in what, his 50s now? First off, bust out that gray hair bearded Leon meme, as my dudes, it looks like that Leon will indeed be rocking that look in Requiem, and I couldn't be more happier about it. Old Leon kicking ass has been a dream of mine ever since we hit that latter half of the Resident Evil timeline, and it looks like we'll finally be getting that. Also, the jacket he's rocking looks to be somewhat similar to the one that we got in Resident Evil 4 Remake, with a little more fur to it along the edges, and again, I'm all for that. Come on, Capcom, give me another Leon jacket to rock, please. I love this. But yeah, Leon is in the game, and with that in mind, there's a few other things we need to talk about. First off, yeah, he's almost definitely confirmed for the Game Awards at this point. And while this leak does kind of ruin the whole wow factor for the surprise that we were probably going to get this Thursday, hopefully we get a new scene or even gameplay from him at the Game Awards as well, so that we still get that wow factor for this event. Also, at least in my eyes, this confirms why Capcom has been so shy about revealing the collector's bundle, because I truly believe it will be Leon in the bundle, or at the very least feature both Leon and Grace in the bundle to some degree. It also explains why some of the alternate costumes have been hidden from the deluxe edition of the game up to this point, which was revealed earlier this year. Actually, on that note, I think this leak confirms that the other leaks we saw in regards to Leon's costumes are indeed true, meaning that we could expect a DSO costume for Leon in Resident Evil Requiem, which, if you remember what I said when I was covering that leak earlier this year, will probably be something along the lines of his Infinite Darkness suit, or even his Resident Evil 6 attire. Going back to the GameStop leak that told us about Rose Winters and her potentially being in the game, I'm gonna bet that this could be true too, although I'm kind of leaning towards that mostly being a mistake by GameStop, or potentially them using AI to write the description for that. For those that are unaware, GameStop leaked in its deluxe edition that Rosemary Winters, who would be very, very young at the time of Resident Evil 9, will have additional costumes available to her, and it also confirmed 2 story DLCs and a mercenaries mode. Now, if Rose is indeed in the game and this leak is potentially true, which honestly, again, I'm not super sold on it being true at all, I think it's in regards to a playable Rose from Shadows of Rose and the mercenaries mode of the game, not the main story. This wouldn't be the first time the mercenaries mode in a Resident Evil game featured an older or younger character from different points of the Resident Evil timeline. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now, guys, at least at the time of recording this video. With this confirmation about Leon being the second playable protagonist of Resident Evil Requiem, how do you guys feel about the news? Are you excited he's returning, or are you sad it wasn't somebody else like Jill Valentine or Claire Redfield? Also, how much of Leon, if any, do you guys think we'll see at the Game Awards this Thursday? Anyway, I'll be streaming the event this Thursday, as I'll be going live with Dead by Daylight 3 hours prior to the event at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, so mark your calendars and hit that bell icon to stay notified when I go live. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next episode of Nerd Space Games. Take care.